Welcome to Go. Today coming to you from the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 26 in Kelowna. And of course, as October winds down, that means November is nearly upon us, and that means it's time for the annual Poppy campaign held by Royal Canadian Legions across the country. And on today's show, we'll talk about the poppy and its significance. Well, we've come into the heart of the operation here. We've got Joy and Jane who help get all of these poppies out, tens of thousands of them, all across Kelowna.
Yes, we do. About 60,000 per year, and not including the wreaths that go out as well.
And you take care of like the volunteers that are at the storefronts and things.
Yes, I do.
How many of those have you got roughly?
We have 17 different locations that we provide poppies for, 3 shifts a day with 1 or 2 people at each one.
That's quite a few.
It's quite a few.
And you've got the, Jane, you've got the things that you see in the different stores around town.
Right, I do. And it's the drivers that take them out. They drop the boxes off and then they check on to make sure they got enough poppies and change the trays if they're full.
So it's quite an operation. A lot of people that you guys have to coordinate.
Yes, indeed. We start the first day of October, and it takes the entire time to get this set up so that we're ready to start on the first day of the campaign, which is always the last Friday of October.
And then you've only got like 10 days really to maximize all of this, right?
Yes,
So it's pretty intense.
it is intense, very.
What makes you do it?
I love it. I just love doing it.
How about you?
I do too. My husband was military. I'm from a military family, and I very much support all of the stuff that the Poppy campaign raises money for.
And how does it feel to see this continuing and growing year after year? That the young people coming up are adopting it as well.
Oh, wonderful. And hopefully it keeps up.
Yes, indeed. We have bursaries that we provide for children and grandchildren of service personnel and veterans. We support the Army cadets, the Air Cadets, and the Sea Cadets. They're our future. We also provide lots of help for widows and for handicapped veterans. We have young veterans now. We don't only have old vets. It's very important that we keep up this work.
All right, well, I won't hold up the nerve center here too much longer. Thank you very much, ladies, and thank you for all that you do.
You're very welcome. I enjoy it.
Now we're talking to Mayor Colin Bazaran, who's down here taking part in the Poppy campaign kickoff. You've got one of the first poppies pinned on you. How significant is the poppy for you?
Oh, I mean, it's absolutely significant, not only as a symbol of remembrance, but I think a symbol of solidarity for all Canadians to remember the great sacrifice that so many people have made for us to be able to live in such an amazing country. So it's absolutely significant. Earlier this year, I had an opportunity to travel to the Netherlands for the 70th anniversary of the liberation of the Netherlands. And of course, Canadian soldiers played a key role in the liberation of the Netherlands. So to be over there and to see how truly thankful the people of the Netherlands are for Canada's contribution is beyond words. We would, so during the Remembrance Day ceremonies, we would have young children come up to our veterans and say thank you, and call them their liberators. And to see that, and just to see how serious they take their Remembrance Day was just something beyond words. And to know that our Canadian soldiers played such a key part in the liberation of the Netherlands is something that I'll never forget. So this Remembrance Day, and Remembrance Day is moving forward for myself and for my wife, take on a whole new meaning now.
Now we're talking to our brand new MP for Kelowna Lake Country, Stephen Fuhr. How does it feel to be down here at the Poppy kickoff, knowing that you are a veteran yourself?
This is a great initiative. Not only does it raise funds for veterans and their families, but it also raises awareness. And it's fitting as we move into Remembrance Day that this is occurring. So people start to think back and remember how much sacrifice was made for all of us here in Canada. Well, I'm just heading out the door here in about an hour to go. I don't know where I'm going. Last year I was in front of Walmart and we hand out poppies. They're free, but we appreciate the donation. All the money that's raised goes to helping veterans and their families, and there's a really big need there. So, it's important that we try and grow this thing. I know every year it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm hoping this year we can do the same thing.
How does it feel for you to see another Poppy campaign starting off and seeing how this grows every year?
Oh, God. It seems like it was just 5 months ago, though. The time's gone so fast. Oh, it's
What
crazy.
kind of reaction do you get from the public when you're out there selling poppies or
Oh,
distributing
good.
poppies?
Good, good. But I'm on businesses. I just finished my businesses today.
Oh, okay.
So I do the stores.
Oh, so you're like the bulk sales. All right, well, the campaign is kicked off. Everybody's already scattering, heading out the door. But we thought we'd stop Stephen before he got too far because we need some for our office, for our on-air folks and everything.
Happy to help out. You're my first customer of the day.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the donation.
So I'll grab like a half a dozen of these, if that's all right.
That's awesome. Thank you very much for the donation.
Okay, well,
Appreciate it.
thanks for pitching in. Okay. I'll
Have
get
a great one.
You too.
See ya.
Okay, I'll pin this on. Ouch! And that's it for the show. I'm Doug Brown. We'll see you next time on Go. Where are your poppies?